Hey, Danny Gamble. Alright, I just got asked to comment on the softwood lumber. Hang on a second, I gotta hide something here. It's a family picture, so obviously they have their privacy, so let me put that down somewhere. I'll be right back. Hang on, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so regarding the softwood lumber, current today, what day are we on? It's Tuesday. It's current right now. Okay, when you're dealing with US, and I've sold them homes and things, so I literally know them, and I've worked with them overseas in China, well not China, well yeah, I guess China, like Hong Kong, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore. So I've had a lot of interactions with, with people around the world. In Mexico, I found that they're very hard to deal with when it came to selling real estate. They were actually my worst clients, and I thought they'd be my best, but they were my worst because what happens is they have that sliding rule style. It's like if you say to them, well, okay, we can agree on this, then they immediately go, well, if that's where they agree, that means we could get that, and they expected us to get that. So now we push further. Unlike Canadians, this is where we're weak. We're very weak here in comparison to the US when we're dealing with them, because we say, well, we shook our hands, we've agreed on a price, and we've dropped the contract. Yeah, the contract looks the way it's supposed to look. We're done. Not when you're dealing with the US. You agree, you discuss. Now that's to them often, probably almost all the time, the starting point. It's like, oh, well, I went back to my boss and he said, well, no, there's more money on the table there. No, I cannot agree to that. Like, it's nice that I came to that, but, there's another 10%, 15%, 20%. They don't stop. They'll squeeze you. And then they'll say, hey, don't get mad at me. It's not personal. It's just business, man. It's just business. We don't do that. We need to learn that you have to do that. Or you learn to already know that they're going to do that and already have leeway in your offers. And that's how I ended up selling real estate between the Mexicans and the Americans, is that I already knew both persons' bottom lines, and I made sure that each of them didn't know each other's bottom lines, and I haggled lots between them and then said, well, there's the final point. But that final point I already knew was agreed upon. They were already happy with it. Okay, so I see the light flashing, so I may not get to finish this. Hopefully I can. I should get 5 minutes. So right now with the softwood lumber, the thing we should be just shouting, and it will shame them. Americans don't like to be shamed. They got like machismo like the Mexicans have, or a face like the Chinese have. They have their own thing too. They don't want to look like they're being jerks. They are jerks, but in dealings, but they don't want to look like they're being jerks. So right now, there's a simple thing out there, and so it's been said softly and very often not mentioned in the conversations. Mention it all the time. Hey guys, when there was a ruling, went to court, you guys love courts, and you lost, you were supposed to pay us back the money you owed us that you've been holding. The last time around, it was either $4 billion to $5 billion or $5 billion to $6 billion. Regardless, they held $1 billion back. They still haven't paid it. So you accepted the verdict. You're supposed to refund the funds you'd been holding, and you didn't refund them all. You kept it. You hammer them with that, and they will go, because that's a fact. And they don't like the facts to make them look bad. Canada, you got to play smart when you're dealing in business. Politicians, I'm sorry, but you guys should not be involved in things that are business, and Trump is all about business. You guys are useless because all you want to do is, oh, we'll compromise, and they'll compromise too. That's the way it works as politicians. Yeah, but he's not a politician. He will not compromise. He will be laughing in your face behind you. You won't see, actually, he'll be laughing behind your face, and he will be getting what he wants each and every time, because he knows that you expect that his word means something. And it doesn't. He'll just move the line. They just move that slide ruler. Move it. So you need people in there that know that about him. And also you need to announce it on the news so that people stop panicking.